Now, hello everyone. How is everyone on this early evening? I wanted to share with you about Tiffany Haddish. Excuse me, you all. Tiffany Haddish. Now, I was listening to a recording, and it said that she had actually lost everything. And do you really think that Tiffany Haddish has lost everything? What do you all think about that? Did she lose everything? Because if she still has her freedom, she's still out living. She's still able to, get up when she wants to, leave when she wants to, go places when she wants to. So to me, she has not lost everything. Now she says that she lost a lot of jobs. So that's saying that she lost everything from this, lawsuit that she just settled, and it was dismissed. Now, Tiffany Haddish, I remember she was on a clip with CTG from the Breakfast Club, and she was mocking, R. Kelly and talking about him. And there's a lot of people that do that when they really shouldn't do that. And then when the rabbit has the gun, it's no fun. And so if she's lost everything, then you know what? Only thing I can say is you get what you get, because she really shouldn't have been talking about R. Kelly in a negative light. She just really shouldn't have done that. She should have just kept her mouth shut, because now that she says she lost all her jobs, I guess maybe they pulled jobs from her, any type of acting gigs, comedy gigs, parts that she would have played. She no longer has those things to back up her financially, because she went through something. And when people come out and say things about you, when you are participating in things, or what you do in the dark show, so come to light. And when people the public come out and say stuff about you, they can be very mean. The public can be very mean, and they can be very, very harsh. And so if she's lost all that stuff, she has to put herself in R. Kelly's shoes and think about how, her comments could have affected him, in what he's going through. And I'm going to say that because I think it's wrong for a lot of these people to keep talking negative about this man. I thought it was wrong from the beginning. Find out what the facts are before we open up our mouth and say things about people. And I think it's just very inappropriate that that people are doing this and continue to do it. But however, it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. And now she's speaking out saying that she lost everything. But I don't think she lost everything. But if she's lost jobs, now she sees how I feel that R. Kelly lost jobs. His venues were poor. People blocked him from making money. And no one even took in consideration that he had children. And now he has a grandchild. And it's not right. I mean, I'm not going to stand for that. Sit there and go along with, people, doing stuff like that and saying stuff like that. And we shouldn't speak out. We should continue to speak out. And I don't have any empathy for Tiffany Haddish. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have any empathy for the people that sat up and did wrong, talked about this man, put this man down, and they don't have any compassion. They don't have any mercy on anybody else. They have a lack of regard for man. They don't fear God. I don't have empathy for people that sit up and attack other people when they're falling, when they have fallen, when they're down on their luck, and everybody attacking this one human being. So you know what? If she lost jobs, then she sees how R. Kelly lost venues. He lost jobs. Now she sees how it feels. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not saying she got what she deserved, because I really don't know if she got what she deserved. But what I am going to say is that I have no empathy for Tiffany Haddish, because I saw that clip of her out there talking that stuff and thinking it was funny and cute. See, when you on top of the world, you think you all that. You think you untouchable. And there's some people out here that really think they're all that. They think they're untouchable. And then when it comes back on them, or something that's pulled out of in their background, and Tiffany Haddish, when it came out that she was doing, had done something to some young children, look what happened. It came out. But you were so quick to say something about Mr. Kelly. Look how quick she was to talk about this man. But then look what happened to her. She was participating, dibbling and dabbling, participating in. Hi, I'm not able to respond to you, but thank you for joining the chat because I'm driving. So I'm thank you though for joining. But she was, what she was doing. But yet and still she had the audacity. And that's why you have to be careful about what you say about other people. You have to go back and reflect in your background. Go back and say, let me think if I've said anything. Have I done anything that could come back on me and hold me accountable? Am I going to have, karma come back on me? We have to be very careful with that, man. I'm serious about that because God calls us to love one another, but he also calls us to pray when our brothers or sisters fall down. The Bible says pray for your brother. He also says pray for one another. So we have to pray for people when they fall down, but we also shouldn't be attacking somebody so quickly without the evidence, without the proof. And the fact is, there's so many black women are so anxious to see another black man be put behind bars. I don't get that. I don't understand why so many black women want to see another black man behind bars. It's the incarceration of black men. But why do you want to see another black man behind bars that haven't did anything to you, that haven't affected you? But then you go along with the get along people. You go along with the Me Too movement. You go along with the corrupt things that are happening in our judicial system. You go along with when people's rights are being violated. I don't care if you don't like someone. I don't care if you don't agree with them, but don't go along so quickly. When you see injustice, then why would you participate in injustice when you see injustice? That just goes to show me that some of these people that, you can't support them. I've never supported her. I didn't really know who she was, and I definitely will not support her because I don't believe in that foolishness. I don't believe in nonsense like that, man. I just don't. And to see that she was speaking out about how she's been affected, well, you know what? Maybe she needs to be reminded of what she did. Maybe she ought to be reminded of how she came to attack somebody. Be reminded of that. And then you can see what it's like for somebody else to lose everything, for someone else to go through something, for someone else to not have their children in their life, for the whole world to come up against them. Now she see, because the people did come up against her. Now, I don't know how many people came up against her, because there are people that say, I like her, I still, want to support her and this and that. But how many people came up against her and Ari Spears, her and Ari Spears? How many people came up against her? So when you think about it, you have to be careful what you say about other people, what you spew out of your mouth. You have to be very careful about that. So again, I don't have any empathy for her. If she gets other jobs and her career come back, good for her. Let this be a lesson to her. Let it be a lesson to her and all these other people that are spewing hate and want to incarcerate our black men at a very high rate and participate with these prosecutors that are doing it. And the thing is, you have to go back and look at the track records of these prosecutors. How many prosecutors have made plea bargains with innocent people? How many prosecutors have sentenced, have brought charges, fraudulent charges against people, and then have to come back later and you see them getting out of being exonerated because they were also, because of the false charges? How many judges that have sat here in these courtrooms and have over sentenced and gave harsh sentence to black men and things like that? You have to go back and look at that. And I'm going to remind people on my videos that I do about voting. The election is coming up soon, and you have to go back and do your, go and look and see before you vote for anybody. And that's why in June, the preliminaries are very, very important, because you can get to see, there's the judges, there's the district attorneys, the state attorneys, all those people, the commissioner, all those people, are on those ballots. And you have to be careful about, who you're voting for in office. But getting back to Tiffany Haddish, all I'm going to say is you have to be careful what you're saying about people, because it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Well, I'll talk to you all later. God bless you all. Bye.